As we focus with the engagement on the material, this can be either from the facilitator that's leading the discussion or other members in your community. So what we're going to play right now is we're going to play Jeopardy. Now, Jeopardy can be used for a wide variety of things. Jeopardy in classrooms can be used to review material before the midterm. I use that often in my in-person classes. I'll pull up Jeopardy with all of the terms or the questions that I want them to know, and then we'll have some friendly competition. I can also use Jeopardy as an introduction to information. It's also another really great way to get people engaged in the chat. So before I put you in breakout rooms, and now we're just all gonna stay together, I'm going to share my Jeopardy screen. And if you got your email ahead of time and you filled out that one interesting question, which 19 of you did, then you will notice that all of your questions have been put into my Jeopardy board. So it's very relevant and very real time to your material. So I love doing things like that. All right. So here's our Jeopardy board. And just in terms of time, we're not going to cover everything, every single one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just to make things simple, I'll just click through that first 5. And then if they don't have the examples that I specifically want, then I'll click through on some other ones. Now, to add that little sense of friendly competition here, I am going to ask Kenzie, who is on the call. I'm going to ask Kenzie if she'll kind of be our note taker here. And we're going to keep score. So I'm going to bring up the question, and then in the chat box, everybody is going to write what they think the answer is. Now, clearly, the person who submitted the questions already knows the right answer, but let's see if other people can beat them to the punch. I'll just start up here. I've got my chat box up. So here we go. For $100, how many meetings happen in the US every year? It's a little bit general, but if you submitted the question, you know what the answer is. So, my goodness, Rebecca has such a large number, and there's no commas, so I don't know. We've got lots of millions, billions, 50 billion, 56,000, that's so specific, 100,000, 2 million. How many meetings in the US every year? 1 billion, 3.5 millions. Love how you put the plural on that. All right, so of course, this isn't backed in research because for the purposes of today's workshop, I have simply taken the questions and answers that you have put into my Qualtrics form, and I have put that as the answer. So the user submitted answer is over 1 million. So very specific, right? So the first person to say 1 million in here, we're going to give it to both Rebecca Lehman and Michelle Kithcart because Michelle said 1 million, but Rebecca was clearly over 1 million. So I'm going to give it to both of them. So Kenzie, give both of them points. I do want to say that if you are thinking about doing a Jeopardy for your group, I would strongly suggest doing it so that way you incorporate things like pictures, you know, you have pictures or you can have videos. So we've got, you know, videos, and then the question is, you know, for fireworks, what are fireworks at an event? You know, you would go into more elaboration. So just keeping in mind, it doesn't just have to be text, all right? And you want to try to shake it up as much as possible. Have some text, have some pictures, have some videos, have some fun user ones, have some that are backed in research as well. So